Hey, what is going on YouTube? Hey, Aaron here. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you guys are ready to join me on what is probably the worst experience in all of Legends. And no, it is not playing Brest. I think a lot of us would enjoy that. Even though I'm pretty disappointed in the French heavy line overall. They're not that accurate. The reload is atrocious. I don't know how they got released like this, and I honestly think they could use with a significant buff to make them viable. But more so what we're talking about in the worst experience is this matchmaking. There are 5 destroyers in this game, and this game was just a good culmination of all the events, including the stream last night, of my experience in Legends recently. Now, this is just my opinion, of course, but I truly hate games that have any more than 3 destroyers. I think the destroyer class is one of the worst played classes consistently throughout Legends. Now, I did have a comment on a video talking about battleships and how they are poorly played, and they are, but even a battleship, player can attract certain damage and dish it out, even though sometimes they're at the back of the map. But you guys let me know, what is your least favorite experience in Legend? To me, it has to be cross-play off games for people who think it's the other console's fault that they're bad, and then of course games with 3 or more destroyers. Well, 4 or more destroyers, we'll say. 3 is okay. But you guys let me know in the comments about that. You might be asking yourself, Aaron, why do you hate games with 4 or more destroyers? Well, if you will kindly look at the minimap, you can see that 4 of our 5 destroyers are all headed for the Charlie Cap. Not only that, the 2 battleships and the 1 destroyer which spawned in the middle are abandoning their flank, leaving us alone to fend with whatever is over here. Now, that being said, I'm in a rather fast ship, and we do have destroyer support, so I did say to myself in this game that we're just going to try and have fun with it. We'll load the HE, we'll rush in, but just watch the mini-map throughout this game and just see the tomfoolery that ensues. Now, I will say I've been playing Legends a lot more this week. You guys have probably seen with my midday streams that there was a significant snowstorm here in East Tennessee and Virginia, so I've been home a good portion of this week, and anytime you play a game as much as I do, you are going to see a lot of different matches and experiences. But to be quite honest, I feel like I'm living in Groundhog's Day with the just obnoxious matches and clueless players, and it's going to happen. It happens in every game. Whatever game you play, unless it's a one-on-one game, you're going to get teammates who just want to go out there and see their boat sailing. But I feel like if I were to play 10 matches right now, I would get 8 of them would be swamps, one way or the other. There is a minor solution to this problem. You can division up, but to me, quite honestly, that has just gotten boring recently. Divisioning up with strong players and going out to the normal player base. It's like picking on like kids in dodgeball. I did used to division a lot, and I did have some fun doing that. But those games are they're even bigger swamps in your favor. And it's actually kind of funny. There used to be somebody who complained about me divisioning a couple years ago, who I saw in division recently. I was like, oh, hypocrisy at its finest. But anyway, getting back to this game here, you can see that our team has gotten complete control of that Charlie Cap, and we are moving in here. We are close to the A Cap, and our Lightning did the unthinkable. He pushed into a Friesland and a Fletcher, and the Friesland has a better Hydro. Now, as a result of his push, it did actually allow me to get some good shots on this Friesland here. Now, and of course, he doesn't have any torpedoes, but if you will notice, our battleship, which was with us, is now near the Bravo Cap. So we are completely alone here at Charlie, down a destroyer, with 2 destroyers in this cap, a battleship out there, 2 cruisers in the middle, and our team basically doing nothing over there at the sea cap. Now, we do manage to get the kill on this Friesland here. He left his smoke for whatever reason, but you can see that I am the center of attention for a lot of these ships. Now, luckily, we do go undetected here. So now I am just waiting for my teammates at sea to do something, but you can actually look at the minimap here. All 4 of our remaining destroyers are within 1 square of each other, and if you understand the game in spotting, right, destroyers are out meant to spot. As you can see, only 2 ships are spotted. 1 now. They actually did manage to kill the battleship, but you remove so many advantages from your team by grouping up like that. Anytime you're close to a teammate in any regard, just get away from them. Now, of course, there are exceptions, like we mentioned in our Brandenburg video. Near the end of a game, you want to group up for AA, but at the beginning of a game, especially as a destroyer, you don't want to be near each other. And here is just a good example of why I hate the French heavies. We get a broadside, well, it wasn't quite a broadside, but I've gotten multiple broadside shots, and the accuracy is just nowhere to be found. Now, if you're paying attention to the minimap in the scoreboard, you might be asking yourself, Aaron, why are you kind of complaining about this game? Your team is winning, right? Well, leave it. Don't you guys worry, because the blue team will pull the classic blue team move. And again, as you can see, all 4 of our destroyers are all chasing one battleship towards the edge of the map instead of coming back. Number one, instead of spreading out, and instead of coming back and trying to help us either get the Bravo cap or help me with these other, few destroyers. But very quickly, as our team goes down, you will see us even out this game pretty quickly. And that is when the Fletcher comes around the corner. I think he took a lightning torp or something, I don't know. But you can see our secondaries doing the classic secondary thing as the Fletcher biffs the torps. And I'm not going to lie, I was getting pretty frustrated. These guns just take forever to turn around. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of these boats. They're just not good, in my opinion. We do actually get the kill on the Fletcher, so that is 2 destroyers down, as well as now we are starting to gain the Alpha cap. But if you look at the scoreboard, that 2-ship advantage, which should have been a 3-ship advantage, which us killing the Fletcher, is now gone. We do actually eliminate another ship, but just pay attention, because again, our team does the classic blue team thing of just throwing away their lives. Listen, it's a video game. As soon as I make this video, I already stop caring about it, but I will never understand, if you're going to put time into something, why you wouldn't want to strive to make at least a conceited effort to be simply more than cannon fodder, right? In a game like this, you are affecting the outcome of 8 other players. Now, you don't have to be a super unicomb, you don't have to be a try-hard Chad in every game, but I seriously feel like some players are simply pressing buttons or letting their pet play, because sometimes there's like no thought process behind the moves that people are making, such as our destroyers, again, just chasing 2 destroyers, chasing 1 battleship to the edge of the map while we are losing the only cap because I have tried to take on half of the team over here. Now, I do want to offer a few solutions to my griping. As you guys can see, the end of my game here is I just try to throw anything at the wall. And I also wanted to put up this game to show you guys that that I do have bad games. They are very few and far between, of course, but even YouTubers have bad games, and on average, we're only going to put up our good games. So I just want you guys to know that I do experience the frustration with you guys every now and then, as I am literally stuck between a rock and a hard place here. If the battleship would have stayed on my side, then yeah, we may have survived, but you can see that the end is nay for me. But to offer a few solutions, number 1, stop having games with more than 3 destroyers. I know that Wargaming has said it is very rare. Well, I seem to find rare more often than not, which is it's rare to find somebody with some intelligence on how to win in this game. But on top of that, you could also put incentives and let people know that they get more points for doing the objective things like capping, spotting, etc. Now, I've tried to do videos on that, but Wargaming has hidden the XP formula behind some secret door like it matters, because they think that if people know the XP formula, they're going to farm XP. Well, I hate to break it to you, people farm damage, which is far worse. I would rather people be farming XP, which is more related to the win. For example, you get XP for capping and spotting and defend ribbons and such. Not only XP, but you actually get more credits for doing those things as well. But there is my death, and we actually, believe it or not, with a mere 61,000 damage, we did get 2 kills on destroyers and a few defend ribbons. We secure the first place finish on our team by a significant margin. I actually went into game chat and was just like, hey guys, how do we not even have the C cap? There was 6 ships at the C cap, and we don't even have it. Like, oh man, I know you're gonna get these games, but like I said, I just feel like this is like 7 out of 10 games that I'm getting, and I'm just tired of it, to be quite honest. And if you guys were on stream tonight, you saw my frustration kind of boil over. I was trying to do training rooms and interact with my community, and people were just not listening. And I'm not here to, operate a daycare where I'm just trying to arrange, children into rows. Like I'm trying to have fun with you guys, and if people are not going to listen, I'm not going to waste my life away on a video game trying to coordinate that. So that was definitely a frustration, which is kind of embedded in this video as well. But for those for the 98% of people that I do enjoy playing with and do listen, I really appreciate you guys. I've had a lot of people message me, hey man, you've helped me improve and such, and which is why the reason I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm probably going to stream a lot less this week or stream different games, because I'm just not having fun with the game anymore. Which, like I said, is probably my own fault for playing as much as I did this week in these past few months. But yeah, we're definitely going to be dialing it back a little bit. Still going to be doing the videos though. I enjoy making those, and I know that you guys like those probably a little bit better than the live streams, honestly. So I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you guys, a majority of you. Like I said, the 99% who listen and such, but and there's always going to be the 1% of the basement dwelling trolls who comment from yeah. Anyway, love you guys. I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Members, if you guys are members of the channel, please be on the Discord. I will put out member pings when I am playing off stream. I will try and pick you guys up and try to include you guys in the community. And I just wanted to be known that I'm one of the only ones in the Legends community that still does that. But anyway, love you guys. Have a good day. I'm out. Peace.